Welcome to Ryker 900 Travels. Hope you enjoy my site as I ride my 2020 Ryker 900 around Northeast Oregon. It's all about the fun and freedom of riding and seeing new places. Sit back, enjoy, and thanks for being here.
Well, okay. Too cold to go riding today, so I guess we'll do a accessory check on my 2020 Can-Am Ryker. Everybody got one's probably got many of the same accessories that I've got. A lot of you are speculating on getting accessories. That's the fun part about these things, is being able to do so much with them, put so many different accessories on them, kind of tailor fit them to your needs and your likes and what you want to have and what you would like to be seen on. So anyhow, I'll share with you some of mine and hopefully inspire others and maybe get some of you pointing and laughing at the goofy things I've done. I'll tell you what, the very first thing a person's smart to do, get themselves a good seat. I went ahead and got a Corbin seat. They're not cheap, but my gosh, what a difference it makes for the distance you can travel on the thing. So, smart investment, but like I said, they're not cheap. The other thing I did is, rather than get the back rack that you can get from Can-Am, I went ahead and got this one out of Sling Mods, but you can find them online. And then I built brackets for it using the same area that setup that the Can-Am ones do, so that I can put some weight on this thing. I can carry some load on it. Heck, a person could sit on this thing and be carried on it. But anyhow, now when I go somewhere, I can load it up with as much goodies as I want. I also picked up a little backrest. Now I had to kind of build this one to fit my setup, the bracket here, because I changed it around so much. But anyhow, it's a pretty darn handy little backrest to have. Helps a long ride. Got a little box here from that big box store that starts with a W and ends with a Mart. And a cheap little thing, you throw all your goodies in it. And then I've got a camera system, a front and rear camera system on this. And I built a bracket for the rear camera here, get a little protection. But I also made mounting points here that I can put bungee cords on or straps or whatever I want to tie to. Plus made myself a couple little standard flag carriers here, just so everybody knows I'm paying honor to North America, where we all live, or where I live, I should say. So, let's see the accessories. Got Sling Mod sells these adjustable windshields. Let's see here if we can get a good look at the name of it here. Anyhow, you can see that it's adjustable. It adjusts up, slides up and down. I'm 6'2", so I've got this extended pretty much all the way up. Does a great job of keeping the wind off me, which I appreciate immensely. Also I mounted my front camera here on the glove box lid, and I installed one of the locking glove box lid things, but I didn't like it, so I just have it set up like they have it, where you can just open and close it by pushing it. There. Got my GPS. I did have this camera mounted up here at one time, and I put my GPS up there instead, mounted the camera down here, a little clear view. It was looking through this, and this was catching reflections off of both sides of the motorcycle and this little decal here, and sitting there wiggling. I didn't like it. You probably seen it on some of my videos if you looked at the other videos. Yeah, it just didn't turn out so well. So I moved the camera down here, and hopefully that'll make sure that gives a little clearer picture. I also installed in this thing, it comes with that one horn, And I don't know if you can see in there or not, but I put the 2-horn system in here. It certainly helps to be heard when you're putting down the road. People notice these things, but it never hurts to have a little extra noise involved if you happen to be somewhere where you need it. And also, I mean, who could pass up having a beautiful grill like that, huh? I got a kick out of it. Gives me a laugh here when people mention it, so it's all good. I also got rid of the halogen headlights that these things have, and I installed some LED lights. The brightness is just incredibly different. Makes all the difference in the world, the brightness. And then I installed some Elka stage 3 shocks on the front, and I'll tell you what, they are the cat's meow. World of difference. You notice when you're out riding, going cornering, or just hitting bumpy roads, which there are a plethora of those around here. And I also went ahead and put in a Baja Ron's torsion bar setup. And I'll tell you what, it was immediate, the difference that I noticed in the handling on this with that torsion bar setup. If you can do that, I would highly recommend it. It lends to the stability of the vehicle overall, and it's a tremendous improvement. And then I can't remember if I got this from Sling Mod, but I got the shuttle shift. Let's see, yeah, I believe I got this from Sling Mod. If you've got one, you probably love it as much as I love mine. If you don't have one, I would highly recommend getting one. They are absolutely wonderful to have. The floorboards I got from the Monster Garage, and I got to tell you, they're comfortable, easy on your legs, easy on your feet. A smart move to have. Also, being this is a 2020, it didn't come with the lock for your parking brake. So I went ahead and put my own lock in there. I got an aftermarket lock to start with. Yeah, that didn't turn out so well. So I went ahead and bought a Can-Am lock, put on there. Works just fine. So let's see, getting up here in the driver's compartment. Okay. If you haven't got one of these things, you ride in heavy traffic, you know how good they come in handy. They're just a cheap little old plastic gizmo there, but boy, does it allow you to see people coming at you. So if one of those mirrors, I recommend them, but you know, who am I? You do what you want. I got myself some aftermarket rear view mirrors too. I kind of just like the sculpted way they look. Kind of adds to the oddball looking way this whole thing looks. Had some rally grips installed, and then I put the foam grips over them. You can see that they got the hand protectors here. And then I installed motorcycle, I think the Can-Am calls it their sports bar. Got rid of the stock, the handlebars it came with, and installed their sports bar, regular motorcycle style handlebars. I also got, I don't know if you can see them here, but I got some risers to raise the handlebars up a little bit, and that's just more comfortable for me when I grab it. I mean, it's right there instead of searching around for it. Then I added this little gizmo here, just an accessory bar, mounted up my one camera on it. Here's my front and rear camera here, controller for the front and rear camera. Got the throttle hand rest. Makes it easy to just, instead of gripping the throttle, you can just rest your hand on it. Helps it go. And then I installed this Atlas throttle lock. And you know, it's I really debated on that. I was thinking about trying to get a new ECM for this thing, and having the current model electronic cruise control installed. But you know, after installing this, and if I'm putting along around 5 miles an hour, I can set this throttle lock and this thing will put at 5 miles an hour. You can't do that with the electronic cruise control. I think it cuts you off at like 30 miles an hour. So anyhow, I find that to be a good addition. It's easy to override if you get in a pinch and you got to snap your throttle up or get off the gas or whatever. It's easy to override. Locks down, does the job it's supposed to do when you're riding, so it's all good. And I don't know if you can see right back in there, but there's my GPS for the front and rear camera. It's got a little scrolls out, gives you your miles per hour in case you ever get stopped by law enforcement and they want to claim you're going faster than you are. You can just punch on that thing and show them, well, you know, sir, ma'am, or whoever, this is how fast I was going. So I also installed a locking gas cap. Not really a big deal. Easy enough to pry off the screwdriver if a guy wanted to, but yeah, keeps kids from dumping grass or sand in it, so all good. Let's see, anything else I got up here? I think I about covered it all. I did add this 8-ball to my shuttle shifter though, just because reminiscent of when I was younger, type of things we had. So if you have one of these things, and I'm probably not sharing with you anything you don't already know, if you're thinking about getting one of these things, I completely recommend it. These things are more fun than all get out. I mean, they're just a lot of fun. They don't ride like a motorcycle. Ride more like a snowmobile, kind of like a go-kart. Oh, gotta show you. I had those caps made for the axles. Unfortunately, I lost the one on the back. I'm kind of short it, but just my sense of humor, I guess, for lack of a better way of describing it. But getting back to what I was saying about owning one of these things. If you can afford one, if this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun for you, I say get it. I've had nothing but no end of fun on mine. Unlike a motorcycle, people see these things more often than not. Some folks don't. There's just always that crowd out there like that. But don't ride like a motorcycle. I came from riding motorcycles my whole life and got to the point where being up on 2 wheels was just not going to work anymore for me. So this is working out real well for me. So, afford one, get one. If you got one, you know what I'm talking about. Another nice thing about these is just being able to put all the accessories on them. There's just knowing the fun in doing that, different things, see what different people do. A lot of really good sites online, a lot of really sharp people with a lot of really great ideas have done some amazing things with their Rykers. And I think it inspired me on a lot of different things. So let's see. You'll enjoy one. If you get one, you'll enjoy it. And if you aren't enjoying it, well, I don't know what to say to you. So anyhow, that's just me. That's just my Ryker. I'm glad I've got it. I hope you have it, can get one. I hope you can enjoy it. Hope you can go to town with it and just have a good time with it. So anyhow, thanks for stopping in and watching this. Just me rambling on a day where it's too darn cold to ride. Hope you have a good life. Thanks for watching.